Yes, my people, I am back again. Exclusive. I did a lot of research regarding our opponent, Bournemouth, and I'm here to break it down for you. Why tomorrow we must win. I made my personal research on the team Bournemouth, our history with them, and why it is important for Chelsea to win tomorrow's game. Hands down. For me, if you look at my team news, my team prediction that I brought your way earlier on, and hey, if you have not yet watched that video, go back down there. The last video I did, my team prediction and the scoreline I predicted, it's there. Make sure you watch that one, then you come back to watch this. Or even after watching this, you can go back and watch that. Don't forget to watch it. It has a lot. It's about 18 good minutes. Take your time and watch it carefully. And now, let's get started. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. And help us by on your notification button so that anytime we have any exclusive news or breaking news, you'll be first to be notified. Comment on the video and like the video. Share the video if you can. And my good friend, be part of the channel by clicking on that join button. That join button, once you click it, it will take you to a page where you have to register. Yes, because we want to know our people. We want to have our followers register with us. We want a team of people that when we have programs like live shows, they can be like panels. We can invite them as panels on discussion. It could be on Zoom, so be part of it. It's going to be very interesting. Let's get to the main issues of the day, my friend. Like I said earlier on, I have made research on our opponents, our opposition. I have become a scout on our opposition Bournemouth. All right. Former Rayo Vallecano coach Andoni Iraola, yes, has introduced an open-style reminiscence of Marcelo Bielsa, for whom he played at Bilbao, but is winless after 4 matches in the Bournemouth dugout. I'm taking my time to read so that you understand it carefully. It is quite long. So I'm taking my time to read for you to understand it clearly. Predecessor Gary O'Neill's low-risk approach involved defending solidly and counter-attacking when possible. It left the Dorset club 5 points safe from the relegation place, despite the second worst goal difference of the 20 clubs. Iraola's 4-2-3-1 setup is bolder and more proactive, pressing high with Ryan Christie's energy and Antoine Semenyo's inventiveness. That said, carelessness in passing and marking causes the host of all sorts of problems when Tottenham were there last week, or when Tottenham were there, were the visitors. And space behind their high defensive line was ruthlessly exposed by Brentford. Yes. Already, only 3 teams have conceded more times from set plays, prompting fears of a repeat of last season when the Cherries were picked 21 times in such situations, the highest in the division. Like Forest, however, Bournemouth win the ball high upfield and create chances, and have trophy-laden Cobham graduate Dominic Solanke up front and in good form. Solanke, Chelsea fans, we know Solanke. He is our product. Yes, Dominic Solanke is a Chelsea product from Chelsea Academy. And he is their main man at the forefront. Luis Sinisterra, a deadline day signing from Leeds, may make his bow, but Iraola could be without Ryan Fredericks, Emiliano Mokandis, and Alex Scott. It is too soon for Tyler Adams and Dango Otara. Now, Chelsea versus Bournemouth, the history. Chelsea versus Bournemouth, the history. Chelsea's main voyage of Bournemouth in the Premier League on 23rd April 2016 became a pleasure trip largely because of the return to fitness and form of a Belgian maestro, Eden Hazard. Injury-free at last, the Blues, number 10, scored in the league for the first time in 355 days. Dispatching Czech Fabregas' back flick, the Londoners had already taken control earlier on when a delightful, sleek move ended with Fabregas finding Pedro, who made no mistake with a clip finish. The host pulled one back when Tommy Elphick's bounce header deceived Asma Begovic, but the second half belonged to the visitors. On the 70th minute, Willian was sent clear thanks to, inevitably, to a Fabregas pass and chipped out a Burak. Then, as the final whistle approached, Nemanja Matic laid the ball back for Hazard's second in a morale-boosting 4-1 victory. Last season's match followed a similar blueprint. This time it was a Conor Gallagher header from N'Golo Kante's irresistible cross that broke the deadlock before Matthias Vini equalized. After Kante left the field prematurely, his last appearance for Chelsea, it took a late rally to claim the 3 points, but Asheli volleyed home Hakim Ziyech free kick, and João Felix finished a great slalom by Raheem Sterling for a 3-1 victory. This is the history between the two clubs I'm giving you. All right. Now, coming to an important aspect of the game tomorrow. Presidential colors, the jersey Chelsea is going to wear tomorrow to signify our win streak that we are going to begin from tomorrow. When I say win streak, I mean from tomorrow, every of our games we are going to be winning. And the jersey we are going to be wearing, the history behind it. Listen carefully. The special third kit Chelsea will wear on the South Coast this weekend is based on historic liveries worn by the Londoners in the early 1900s and mid-1980s. Lord Cadogan, the new club's first president in 1905, was not only a major local landowner, but a huge sports fan, and the lighter colors shirts worn by Chelsea players over the opening few seasons were in Eton blue. Same as the silks sported by jockeys for Cadogan racing. As you can see the picture there, I'm showing it to you. I'm showing the picture to you on the screen. Yes, the jockeys in those days, that's horse riders in those days. In 1904, Lord Cadogan horse, 1904. That's the picture you are seeing on the screen there. And the color of the shirt he was wearing, Eton blue. The 1988-87 change strip in the club's own brand, Chelsea collection, recalled that lighter blue-green hue and became something of a cult classic when worn by Nevin, Dixon, and co. President Cadogan's other contribution to our heritage is far more celebrated. The lion rampant regardant that still appears on the shirt badges derives from his family coat of arms. The Chelsea badge, the lion Cadogan on it, yes, that it derives from this same man's family coat of arms. This is the history of Chelsea I'm giving you now. Based on the cloth, the jersey color we are going to be wearing tomorrow, the new jersey we're going to be wearing tomorrow is history. It's history. So Chelsea fans out there, you have something to cheer up on. First of all, we are going to make history tomorrow by wearing our 1905, jersey, 1905 color, now made new, very beautiful. Brand new adversary. Former Rayo Vallecano boss Iraola has never managed or played against Chelsea before this weekend. That makes him the third such coach in a matter of weeks to face the Blues for the first time. The previous two, Rob Edwards of Luton Town and AFC Wimbledon's Johnny Jackson, were beaten 3-0 and 2-1 respectively. So all the first-time coaches that faced Chelsea last few weeks ago, last 3 weeks and last 2 weeks ago, Chelsea, we took good care of them by beating them. Luton Town 3-0, and then Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon 2-1. So Bournemouth coach should take note. Iraola should take note of that scoreline. Now, squad settled. This week, Premier League teams published their final player roster for the next 4 months. The maximum number allowed on the list is 25, with 8 places reserved for homegrown, and there are 20 age 22 or over on Chelsea's main list. Of course, any registered player born on or after 1st January 2002 is also eligible to play. Whatever their training background, and the Blues under 21 section is quite formidable, featuring regulars such as Kanichukwu Emeka, Levi Cowell, and Cole Palmer, as well as overseas-born youngsters like Malogusto, Ian Matson, and Leslie Oguchukwu. Sprightly Blues. Tonight, all my vocabularies, the best part of me is coming out tonight. You need to open your ears carefully to understand me. Yes, All right, Sprightly Blues. For the victory against AFC Wimbledon in the Carabao Cup, Mauricio Pochettino fielded Chelsea's youngest starting 11 in almost 60 years, and the most youthful lineup of any Premier League team across all competitions this season. The average age of our Carabao Cup starters was 22 years and 14 days. The lowest since an average of 21 years and 297 days old for the league visit of Liverpool on 4th December 1965. Among those picked by Tommy Docherty to face Bill Shankly's side 57 years ago were 7 former Chelsea juniors: John Boyle, Peter Bonetti, Joe Freshon, Ron Harris, John Hollins, Peter Osgood, and Terry Venables. Center backs weigh in. Center backs weigh in. Yeah, listen carefully to this one. The Chelsea Legends versus Bayern Legends match was a reminder of the value of the whole team chipping in with goals. 2 of the veteran Blues' 4 goals were scored by central midfielders Michael Essien and Thiago, not Thiago Silva, the old Thiago, yeah. But it was center backs John Terry and Gary Cahill who drove home the point. That's the center backs way in. So these are history. Just last weekend we played the Legends match, and these are the people that scored the goals. 2 midfielders and 2 center backs scored a goal. Terry and Cahill netted 67 and 25 goals wearing the famous royal blue, while fellow legends Frank Lebov, 24, and William Gallas, 14, backed their share too. Thiago Silva has 5 to his name. Trevor Chalobah, 4, and summer signing Axel Disasi, 1. So this weekend will be as good as any for Levi Cowell to open his account. But Shelley actually chipped in during the fixture in May, but that is his sole contribution to date. Chelsea fans, that is my history books I just opened for you tonight. Whatever that will happen tomorrow, one thing that we should be certain of is that a win. We are coming back to London tomorrow with a win. London is blue. I'll see you tomorrow as you see me. Shalom and peace.